Hi, my name's Cody, and I'm doing this video for the internet and for Gino, and I'm that person who doesn't really like to talk about myself, and so this is a little bit awkward for me, but it's real. And yeah, we're talking about human scale agriculture, and we're trying to figure out whether it's sustainable or if it's not sustainable. People like to talk about sustainable agriculture, use a lot of these fluffed up words, fluffy language, but is it true? Is it real? It's a hard time to be a grower, to be completely honest. It's a challenging time with the heat and the weather and just getting beat down every day out here, but still getting some stuff done. Harvested a bunch of cherry and grape tomatoes all out of a single high tunnel this morning with minimal watering, no irrigation setup, kind of a rainbow tomato mix, kind of do my own thing with it. And we're walking here with, last year this was a failed tunnel. Don't ever try to make a tunnel with PVC because it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And the plastic blew off and some of them broke last fall, and it was a disaster. But we're getting the new one set up. We're gonna take this down and put some new stuff up. But anyway, with this small scale, human scale agriculture, it's all about flipping beds multiple times per season. A lot of growers will just come out and they'll plant something one time a season, maybe 2 crops a year. We're trying to get 3 or 4 outside in Ohio, which is definitely possible. It just takes a lot of planning, a lot of organization, a lot of management. Anyway, so up here we had carrots for the winter that we pulled probably 4 months ago, almost 5 months ago now. And then we did a quick crop of lettuce, and that's already been harvested. And then as you can see now, we have these little beet transplants down here that we're gonna harvest. And then honestly, we'll probably get another planting in because this will become a high tunnel, and well, rather a caterpillar tunnel. And we will get probably kale or spinach in here after we harvest the beets. So that's a good example of, 4 rotations in a single season. And that's how you make human scale agriculture profitable, or at least ideally, that's how you make it profitable. Got some beans over there. We just pulled fava beans out. That was an early spring crop that we had. And then we directly sowed radishes on the sides of freshly transplanted green beans. You can see that all the way down. It's in big long row here. And then about a month ago, we had carrots in here. We pulled those. We had some really nice winter sown carrots out here that we pulled. And then we came in, direct seeded some blue potatoes, transplanted some green beans. So that's going to be the second rotation. And then it'll be transplanted over to kale in probably about 2 months for the winter. This will be harvested all winter once it's transplanted to the greens. Coming down to bed of Swiss chard. It's got some bug damage on it, but it's looking pretty decent, not too bad. Especially for, it's like noon right now. So it's like one of the hottest points in the day. So if your stuff's looking like this on the hottest point of the day, you're doing okay. You're doing okay. Coming down to the end of this failed caterpillar tunnel, and we had more fava beans down here, and we pulled all those out. We transplanted potatoes, and these potatoes are just starting to pop through right now. As you can see, we just went real heavy with the hay and the straw and grass clippings. We do a lot of that. We make a lot of our own mulch here with grass clippings, and it seems to work pretty well. And it's a good micronutrient source and a good nitrogen source as well. Out here we do the living pathways, so we let the grass grow up and we mow in between, and then we put our crops in, which in this case is potatoes, and then we put the heavy mulch around these, and then we mow the pathway, and we'll use the grass actually from the pathway over here. It's a good example of it. We'll mow this, we'll catch it, we'll put it into piles, and we'll use this rotting organic material all around the potatoes, provide them nutrients, and provides them mulch. It helps with moisture retention. It just kind of helps with everything. It's amazing stuff. So yeah, this is a good example of nice looking beds that are freshly taken care of, and they're good for the internet.